Okay. A little bit of technical difficulty. Sorry about that, everybody. Hi, I'm Ben, and this is Fuzzforge Creates. This is the second episode of Fuzzforge Creates. So, yeah, in case you missed it last time, we were working on Alphonse Elric. He is right there in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Basically, we are doing the torso section right now. After looking at a few other pictures, I realized I kind of did him wrong, but that's okay. We're gonna figure that out as we go. I might just figure that out in just a moment or two. I think we're gonna be able to fix it, but no matter what, we've got a good start, and we're just gonna keep going. Thank you for everybody who watched yesterday. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I need to do is be more prepared and grab some of the pipe cleaners that I got from yesterday. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. So instead of going shopping, I actually had to run to work and grab my stash from work. And now that I have my stash from work, I have quite a bit of pipe cleaners, so we don't have to worry about color mismatching, hue mismatching, or whatever. So, yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. So, yesterday I made this small triangle section here, and it turns out the triangle section is actually going to be more like all the way out to here. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm just going to plan on, it actually will help extend it a little bit. I'll just make another triangle section and kind of embed it right here into the armor. But we'll figure that part out. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Let's finish up on this back section. I got to add just another piece. Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll jump right into it. Because the best way to get things done is by just doing them. Oh, man. Yesterday I heard some issues. There were some issues with the audio. I guess it wasn't loud enough. So hopefully this is loud for you guys. Not exactly sure if it fixes the issue, but at least if it can be easier to hear without you guys having to sit there and fiddle with your volume, that's pretty much what I would like. So there's a piece of the back. So I finished at the back section. Again, just for reference of where this is going to fit, the arms are planning on fitting in right here. So, well, it fit a little bit differently yesterday. So right here is where I plan on everything fitting, and then this is going to be where the crotchal section is, I guess. This needs to go up a little bit more, but looks to be about accurate. Yeah, just about right there, and I'll figure the rest of the nitty-gritty detail out as I go along, but we've got this. Now, I know some of you may or may not know this, but I have a giveaway going on for my page, Taking the Point. Taking the Point is actually something that I do for the Overwatch League, and we're actually taking a hiatus, and I promised everybody who followed that I would do a giveaway for a jersey. Well, fun story is that we're still doing that giveaway, but I'm not going to announce anything about it just yet. If you don't already, one of the requirements is you have to go follow Taking the Point's Twitter, which is easy to find. You just look up Taking the Point, or if you go scour through the Overwatch League hashtags, you'll be able to find it. But yeah, I have some details that I'll be going over about with that in just a few moments. I'm going to go ahead. Well, actually, I'll probably do it midway through this cast so that people watch some of it at least to know what's going on with it, and they don't just watch one section of this and go, oh, okay, whatever. So let's go ahead and finish up this guy. Now, if you are watching from that Twitter, hello, and I do Overwatch figures, so that might be something interesting for the future to add to the repertoire. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and fix this up a little bit. Just going to go ahead and scrunch this a little bit. That way it's kind of complete. That way it kind of completes down at the back. It's more of a triangle shape, but that's okay. We'll figure that out eventually. But that's going to be the back shape that's actually going to go across the back right over here. So this is going to be the back shape. This needs to be bent out a little bit. And that's going to go right there. So that's going to be that for that right there. Let's go ahead and fix up some of this section here real quick, just because if this is going to be one, I think I think part of this is I got to get the triangle piece down for it to actually match and look right. So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. It's going to be a big triangle piece. Yeah, that'll probably do it. That will do it. Okay. And okay. Do it that way. Alright, there's that. So hopefully a couple of things I plan on having with this stream is I do kind of hope to have some music on here one of these days, because I know the silence and the subtle hum of my computer in the background isn't really very appeasing to some people. I'd like to start getting some music going on here shortly. If you guys know anybody who would like to sample their music to me, or would like to have somebody to have it, just if they want to have somebody throw it up on a Twitch stream, tell them you have a friend. Tell them you know somebody who wants to throw their stuff up on a Twitch stream, and we'll go from there. So right now, like I said, we're just making the triangle for the chest piece. It's going to be a pretty thick boy. It's going to be pretty big. A little bit of a stream update for this coming week. Tomorrow, I'm getting my hair cut for the first time in a month, which some of you were like, wow, you get this haircut every month. But yeah, I get my haircut every month. And because of that, I'm probably going to be streaming a little bit later. So tomorrow I expect to stream more around the lines of like 2 or 3. I have off of work tomorrow, so it's a little easier to do. At least in that regards, it's a little easier to do. All right, get the triangle shape down a little bit more. Let's see where I want to place it. I'm going to place it right here. That looks pretty good. And I am going to slide this in here. Yeah, there are going to be a couple of days where I'm not going to be able to stream and such. A couple of those dates I'll announce prior to them, like a week prior. There will be some obligations, and hopefully if things work out, I'll have a really awesome trip coming up here in October, but that's a while away, and we'll worry about that once the day comes. We'll go ahead and worry about that. I can't seem to get this piece in. It doesn't want to cooperate. It doesn't want to cooperate. That's okay, though. We'll figure that out in a minute. Not a problem. No worries at all. There we go. See? A little bit of patience. A little bit of patience. A little bit of time. This has the makings of greatness as long as I want to give it that. Alright. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and zoop this up. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I forgot my phone is over there. I should probably grab that. So just a little bit more predominant triangle here. It's just the torso section is a little bit more defined. I'm going to grab another piece of this gray color, and I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to slightly sew it in, as I like to call it. So basically this is just securing it down to the main section of the chest piece and making sure it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to do it to the back side. Caught my finger there for a second. Pull it taut and swing it back inside. 2 followers, or 2 people watching. Hello, people watching. Thank you for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Yesterday I had 4 people watching. It was actually kind of really cool. I've never had 4 people watch one of my videos at the same time. So the fact that 2 people are watching today is still pretty good. I'm still perfectly okay with it. Alright, so there's that. And then just to add a little bit more reinforcement, we're going to go to the top section right here. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm just going to go ahead and loop this around, giving it a little bit more reinforcement. And then I'm going to leave this long piece out, and I'm going to use this piece and pretty much mimic what the long piece over there did, and just kind of loop it and stick it. Just like that. Twist this in here. A little less inconspicuous. And then there's that. Better arms, better torso section. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and stick this right there. So that's what he's going to look like with the torso piece. I might have to remove this bottom section right here. Or at least kind of fold it. I want to fold it up. I realized after I put it on that it's a little bit too wide. So I'm just going to go ahead and gently just kind of fold it up. Now, the beauty of the way that I make these is that I'm able to do this just by kind of folding. There we go. That still creates a thin layer that I want, but not as big as it was. And this also adds a little bit of bulk to it. So that way, just in case I need to, just in case I really need to, take it off or fix it, I still can. So there's that. Let's go ahead and double check it. So this is probably like the perfect width I would like to do it at. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to go ahead and secure it to the frame of the figure. Width-wise, I'm probably going to pinch it a little bit. There we go. I'll pinch it in a little bit, and then I'll have to go ahead and figure out a way to cover the sides up a little bit. So, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look into getting this secured in. So I'm going to grab let's go grab an off piece of gray. There, that works. So I want to do it from this side first. And basically, I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to twist this. Make it a little longer, and I'm going to take the long piece and shove it right over in this end. Just like this. Okay, so then that, I should have probably twisted that. I'm just going to pull tightly. Just going to pull. And then I'm going to secure it by twisting, like you just saw. I'm going to just twist that right there. There we go. So that is secured in, like that. And now the piece is attached. I'm going to go ahead and do, just to kind of clean up some of the edges real quick, I'm actually going to do this. Now I'm going to do this to the one side. I'm not going to do it to the other because I want to take it in for the, I want it to be secure for the back piece. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of try to neatly tie up this section right here. I'll try to see if I can mimic it on the other side right here. Sid, yeah, actually, most models I use a standard frame. I use a standard core. The last episode, I actually made the core off screen. It was a little easier for me. That way, I don't have to worry about... basically, if I do it off screen, I don't have to worry about a good 20 minutes of me going into the frame. Plus, ancient Chinese secret, I guess you could call it. But, yeah, I basically use a standard frame for most of my figures. Just watching the audio here, trying to figure out to see if it's in the best area. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Or if you guys are having any issues. I guess the second part of that question is, yeah, it does kind of vary a little bit. Sometimes I will have a different frame depending on what figure it is and depending on what exactly it needs. So, like, if I'm making, like, a dinosaur, I'm not going to make a humanoid frame. I'll start off with the top section almost like a humanoid frame, but I'm not going to make the entire thing like a humanoid. All right, now I'm going to sew these two pieces together, and I'm going to put this on the back section. So, first things first, I have to shape it to that exact section. Sounds like my roommate's awake. Okay, so we're going to do it that way. Let's see. Just going to do it like this. kind of work it in. All right, awesome. Thank you, Sid. I appreciate your feedback. I was a little worried about that, especially when it outputted to the YouTube video, which you guys can find on my YouTube after this, for the whole stream. Basically, the problem that I had was that the audio was a little quiet. I had to turn it up, so I'm glad that it actually sounds better now. I fiddled with my settings a little bit, and I'm glad it actually sounds a little bit better. So there's that. Alright, almost done with the back section, and then once I get this back section done, we're going to go ahead and stick it on him and kind of mold it into shape. Now, a lot of these shapes are generally molded, especially because after the fact, they don't usually tend to move very much. Only a couple of times do I have people actually asking for figures to be like moved and for them to be like actual figures. It's actually somewhat interesting because most people get these because they want like statues or something like that. I am making Alphonse Elric. I'm going to guess just by the name, that might be my friend Dom. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but I am making Alphonse Elric. Best place to find that out is in the top right-hand corner of the screen, right there where it says current project. Okay, get this in right here. I'm going to have to worry about his one shoulder section a little later, but that's okay. I'm running out of storage space. Of course I'm running out of storage space. My computer can barely do... I can't even do the new Windows update. Which is probably a good thing, because window updates are the devil. Windows updates are the absolute devil. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and finagle this section right here. Yes, I'm making a big metal dude. Going to go ahead and fish this underneath the arm and tie it in. I'm going to basically do a bunch of, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't call them sewing techniques because they're not exactly sewing techniques. It's just kind of things that I do that I just kind of picked up from doing this for years. There's that. Again, he's gonna be a big figure. This is not gonna be a very small figure. He's gonna stand pretty tall. Because I guess in the anime he is like 7 foot tall. At least he's referenced as a giant 7 foot tall thing of armor, which is kind of cool. Oh, my father's calling me. I'll have to go ahead and call him back later. Sorry for getting that close to the camera. I'm trying to get a loop in here. Yeah, it doesn't want to seem to get in there. So let's just go ahead and take this. Ah, three watchers. Hello, third watcher. All right. We're just going to do it this way. Kind of bring that in. That's pretty much where I discovered it. This is like 3rd grade. How the hell did I discover this talent? Trust me, you're not the only person who has asked me this question. It's just honestly the most. What I usually tell people is this talent comes as a result from not making many friends when I was younger, and from just kind of being bored when I was a kid, because it was fairly easy when I was a kid because I had plenty of time to do this, and so I just kind of learned. I just kind of picked up a pipe cleaner and just started twisting and turning. I've always been an art-oriented kind of kid. At least that's what my parents say when I was younger. And then after a little while, it just kind of clicked. So I got better and better with practice. But that's the easy answer to the question. The other answer is I didn't have any friends when I was younger, so it did kind of work out. I'm gonna switch views on my one panel real quick. Let me give you a brief overview of what this looks like. So, just kind of looks like a big guy right now, but he'll kind of shape it out in here in a second. I'm looking for a back view of our good old friend Alphonse. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put a secondary section down here just to kind of bring it all together. And then the torso section would be done, which is friggin' awesome. I'm going to go ahead and finish up kind of bringing in the two pieces together. A lot of people ask me if, for a lot of the techniques that I use, if I use, like I said earlier, sewing techniques. No, but these techniques have helped me in my path to teach myself how to sew. So a lot of what I do on this is a lot of what I do when I sew up pieces of armor, which, in case you guys didn't see the newest piece of my armor, you guys can check that out on my Instagram page. First thing, honestly, it was a little dude out of like 3 strips of small pipe cleaner riding a Lego polar bear. The first heavily detailed thing I made, like the first amazingly detailed thing I made, I have a lot of like smaller figurines I've made over the years, but like if I want to go into like super big detail, probably Reaper King from Magic the Gathering. One of these days I'll actually bring him on the podcast, or sorry, on the stream. Probably Reaper King would be the biggest thing that I've made. And probably the first actual, like, oh my god, this thing has a lot of detail. Actually, let me show you another guy that I have here. He's actually kind of old. This guy right here, I made him a while ago. The core figure used to be a one of the dudes from, what is that? What's that game called? Gears of War 3. This is a dude from Gears of War 3 originally, and I kind of stripped him in a lot of ways, and I added a ton of armor on him, and yeah, now I use him as just kind of, now he's just kind of a dude. I just kind of made him, and I was like, he looks really cool. I'm just going to keep him around and use him for, like, photography and stuff, so, yeah, but this is one of my original guys, so, alright, set him back up there, and add the back piece. Add the back piece. And my roommate is up and moving around. So at least we still know he is alive. That is a good thing. He can probably hear every word I'm saying too. Who knows? Okay. Boop. Just gonna kind of hide some of this excess slack here real quick. I'm gonna tuck it in. Most people wonder, like, how do I have an eye for this? I'm gonna be honest with you. This entire thing is just it's kind of knowing where to stick things. It's just kind of knowing what exactly to twist and what exactly to make. It's a lot of improvisation, whatever the hell you want, however the hell you want to say it. It's a lot of improv. A lot of it is just kind of going with the flow. Something doesn't work out. I'll tell him in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one section up. I'll have to yell it. Andy, Twitch says hello. There you go. Just for you, person who I think is Dom. And the only reason I think you're Dom is because your name is Donkey Kong Ty. And he's the only person I know who would have anything Donkey Kong related in their Twitch name. Alright. Man, I'm hitting a constant three watchers. This is actually, I'm pretty humbled by this. My gaming streams like barely even get like 1 follower for 10 seconds. And everybody's like, this is boring. I'm going to leave. Bye. Like, even when I post it, like, hey, you all should watch this, everybody's like, nah, fuck that shit. All right, getting down to the base here. I'm going to kind of secure it into the figure. If it'll work. Nope, didn't work. That's okay. Bring that down. I mean, there's only a few people actually watching. It's okay. I'll bow to chat because chat is full of friends, and I don't mind doing that. Plus, I have it open right in front of me, so it's just easy to see what everybody's saying. Doesn't bother me. All right. Look at this. All right, stick that up through here just to give it a little bit more volume. Kind of squish that out a little bit. Just kind of giving it a little bit more shape. But as you can see, it does, I mean, like, it looks pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with the result. Gonna just tether this down to here. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and start making the leg pieces, which is gonna be interesting. We're gonna start with the cod piece. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna need to grab my black. My black is over there. I'll be right back. Oh, nope, it's right here. Never mind. I got it right here. I didn't have to go very far at all. It's simple. All right, I'll give it to you. That's pretty good. I still think you're dumb, but that's okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. All right, so he's going to be a big boy, so I'm going to make his length about right there. So because of the length of his torso, he's going to be about yay tall. So he's going to be pretty tall. Now, a standard figure, again, taking Oliver here. Oliver's about 8 inches tall. Comparative, move that to the center a little bit. Comparative to the figure, I might make him just as tall, if not just a little taller, because his feet are gonna have about another ½ an inch to him. So, just to give a little bit of reference. Oh, I do need to do that giveaway thing, don't I? It's at 27 minutes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just do the leg section real quick, and I'll go ahead and talk about some of the giveaway for Taking the Point. Thank you for reminding me, Sid. Because I do have a giveaway going on for a free Overwatch jersey for Taking the Point. I guess I'll segue into that by explaining what Taking the Point is. Taking the Point is my Overwatch League podcast that my friend Alex and I have started. Unfortunately, because of the way our schedules have been working out. Oh, the dimensions of the grid square is a 16 by 22. I just did it by inches because each square is exactly 1 inch. But Taking the Point is a Overwatch League podcast that my friend Alex and I do. And unfortunately, just due to our restrictions and just everything, we haven't been able to really meet up for an episode. And because of that, we have, I don't know, it's been a really tough go trying to get a lot of the episodes all set and ready to go and everything. But we've decided that we're going to go ahead and start working on our studio that we have been planning to do for a little while, and we want to get that all set up and going. So because of that, we're taking a hiatus, but I'm still doing an Overwatch jersey giveaway. Now, half of the giveaway has been announced in the podcast that I usually do. So I made a 15-minute little episode, a little segment saying, hey, this is how to enter in the giveaway, hooray. But I left out a crucial piece of it for the second half of the giveaway for when, if for any reason I hit 100 followers, this is what's going to happen. So basically what's going to happen is once I hit 100 followers, I'm planning on doing a second jersey giveaway. Yeah, I'm doing 2 jerseys. Once I hit that kind of crucial mark, the number count will go up. So right now, everybody has to have guess a number between, that's a little longer. Yeah, it's a little longer. It's okay, though. Have to guess a number between 1 and 60. Go follow my Twitter page, Fuzzforge. Go follow my Twitter for Taking the Point and everything. And they have to retweet the episode that I had posted it the actual thing in. Once they do that, basically the gist is they have to give me a number, and then once they give me a number, it all goes from there. So for when I hit 100 followers, I'll announce it, and in order for the giveaway for the second jersey, you have to give me a number between 1 and 100. So if you already entered for the first jersey giveaway, you're allowed to enter for the second jersey giveaway. But you have to give me a second number, and whatever number is closest will get it. If you win twice, if you get 2 jerseys, then you get 2 jerseys. I'm going to clean up a little bit. If you don't, or if you get 1 jersey, that's cool. If you don't get any jerseys, that's cool too. But those are the details. So that's a little bit more of the excruciating detail that I've been kind of hinting and going at for this. I'm going to beef up his calf muscles. Well, I shouldn't even say that they're muscles because they're not even muscles. But yeah, if you don't follow my page, Taking the Point, you're more than welcome to right now. It's Twitter. It's at TakingThePoint on twitter.com. You're more than welcome to go like that page, listen to the podcast, listen to Alex and I kind of bicker back and forth between a few of the things, but I had fun doing it. I'm still going to have fun doing it when it comes back up. So we'll figure that part out. Oh man, I announced and I still have 3 people watching. This is amazing. And thanks for being so active in the chat, guys. I really appreciate it. Calf metal things. Yes. I mean, there's no better way to explain calf metal things. His metal muscles. Metal muscles. All right. Get in there. Okay. All right. So this doesn't really matter. It's just going to add some beef onto his legs. That way his legs aren't so skinny whenever I decide to put his armor on. So I'm just going to roll it like a sushi roll. I'm going to stick this end right here at the very end of it. The crucial part is for this place, I have to put it at the very end one because I'm just going to go ahead and pull on it. Thank you for the offer, Sid. I appreciate it. Right now, it's more just buying equipment. We're just going to start buying equipment. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to pull it, I'm going to wrap it. It's just buying equipment. It's just money. And hopefully, if things go well, and if things go right, I will be flying to Albuquerque, New Mexico this summer to see the balloons. The balloons. And to see a very special person. You can call me Ben. Ben works. I have no problem with anybody calling me Ben. You're more than welcome to call me Ben. You can call me... Yeah, I never really thought of that. I don't really have a pen name for Twitch. I just kind of go by Ben wherever I go. So, yeah, Ben works. All right, we're going to go ahead and seal that away. I mean, you can call the company Fuzzforge, because that's pretty much what it's called. My company, quote-unquote company, is called Fuzzforge. All right, let's get another one of these calf muscle thingies. Metal calf muscle thingies. All right, that'll do it right there. Already a half an hour in. Man, this thing is flying. Then I get to go sit in an office chair for an hour, for 8 hours at work, and then I have tomorrow off. So just in case anybody just joined us recently and they didn't hear my announcement for tomorrow, I will be starting a little later tomorrow. I'm getting a haircut, finally. But I'm going to be going to do that at around noon, because that's when I usually go. And I'll probably be doing my Twitch tomorrow around maybe 2 or 3. It could be even a little later in the afternoon. But no worries, it's still going to be up. I plan on doing this every weekday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Just an hour. I didn't want to make it so super long. I was thinking about making it a half an hour, but as you can see, a half an hour, it doesn't really give you very much. And I think an hour is a really good roundabout way to, really good cutoff time. It makes it a lot easier to just create and go along. Maybe one day I'll be known as the Bob Ross of Twitter. I'm sorry, of Twitch. It won't happen, but that'd be amazing. That'd be extremely cool. All right, same thing I did for the last one. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it, and then the 2 right here. Stick that through. Stick this through. Then I'm just going to take it. I'm going to swing it underneath and just wrap it. Just wrap it around. Just like that. Okay. All right. Wrap it right around right there. Oh, hey, Mr. Stitz. Yeah, no worries. You're more than welcome to just kind of lurk and work. That's perfectly fine. Thank you for stopping in. All right, we're just going to tie this off at the end. Okay. I am the happiest accident. That's what my mommy tells me. Except she really doesn't. But still. Okay, I'm going to tie this around. This is more to make everything a little bit, just a little bit more secure. Just a little bit, just to have it not so flippy floppy, because it's kind of loose right now. So I'm going to tie this around. I'm going to tie this piece right here. I'm going to tie this back around, and then I'm going to tighten it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this through right here. I'm going to pull. I'm going to tighten. I'm going to loop it through again. Come on. I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull taut. I'm going to pull like that. And that kind of gives it a little bit more, just a little bit more oomph. Makes it a little bit, stay a little bit better. I'm probably still going to add some black around there, but cool news for anybody following for my BT. For the BT build that I'm doing, in case you didn't know this, on my Instagram I am posting updates of BT, the robot from Titanfall. Pretty much I have gotten 1.5 arms done, so I just need to finish the hands on the one arm, and the other arm I have to finish up the forearm. But it's coming along nicely. If you want to take a look at that, go take a look at my Instagram. It should be right. It is right there, my Instagram. Go ahead and take a look at that and follow it, love it. You know, that whole thing. All right, come on. Pull that. You can hear the zip, and just twist that in there. Man, four watchers again. This is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. It honestly means a lot. If you like what you see, share it with your friends. Share it. I'm not going to pay for advertisement for this bad boy. So the more that you like it, the more that you should share it. The more that you should tell people, hey, I watch this dude every 1 p.m. hour on Twitch, and he makes pipe cleaner figures, and you guys should go watch him. His torso's a little movie. Now, when I'm done with this guy, I'm still debating. Do I want to sell him, or do I want to give him away? I don't know. It just depends on how much more popular this gets. I haven't come up with a decision yet, but if people say that they really like this, and I get a little bit more in the watcher category, I might just give them away. In fact, anything I make on this channel, I might actually just give away when I do, or I will have it so where, like, if you want to buy it, I'll have an option for that. Now, I'm going to try on this stream not to make the same figure twice. So if you have ideas of what you want to see, put it in the comments. I've gotten a couple of really cool ones. Actually, one that I know it was kind of a half joke, but I'm still going to probably take a look into it, was the Ass Mage from Flork of Cows. I might actually do that and send it to the guy who runs Flork of Cows, because he's awesome, and I really enjoy his content. And I think, you know, from an artist community standpoint, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Legs. He did not skip leg day. Legs. He did not skip leg day. Let's go ahead and get that cod piece going. So, simplest thing I'm going to do is this. No, we're going to thin that up. This, And just start twisting. Make us a cod piece. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Donkey Kong wearing a tie. That happens sometimes. I just drop the figure. Remember how, like, you know, I don't know, like, weird those Barbies were where they would have, like, you know, the underpants, you know, whenever your weirdo sister would take off the clothing. Yeah, this is kind of the way this is going to be. Like, it's going to have, there's going to be a little section of where it's like, you can't lift up the little skirt thingy that he's got because there's already something there. It's not just a dark void. Alright, there's that. There's that. And there's that. Okay, alright. So, small little cod piece. Just to, I'm actually going to reinforce it from the back. I'm actually going to try to get rid of this little tail thing he's got. Probably going to make the head last, now that I think about it. So the head is going to be probably the more difficult, challenging part. So I'm probably going to do the head as the last thing to cap off what the figure is going to have. And just tuck that in there. Nobody's going to bother it. It's not going to go anywhere. Here we go. He's coming together, see? He is coming together. Let's go ahead and get some of the arm section done. I'm actually going to reinforce it a little bit while I'm at it because it's going to be a little bigger and he's going to have a little bit of a section where he's going to need a little bit of reinforcement. So I'm going to stick this pipe cleaner through. Hopefully it goes clear through. Sometimes it's a gamble on whether it goes through or not, like fully. So let's see. Nope, see, that goes off the back. Nope, that's going to go out the back. I might have to figure out a different way to do this. Unless, nope, Ben's smart. All right. So, pipe cleaner for reinforcement, which I will tie into the thing. He's going to have big ol' arms. Man, I am getting, like, blown the hell up. I'm probably going to have to check that in a second. Arm length, they go about to mid-calf, so I'm going to make it just a little bit longer. There we go. And then that way it goes to here, the hand will be right here, and then it'll actually be accurate with the proportions. So I'm going to twist and tie, and I'm just going to twist and twist and twist and twist. Twist and twist and twist. Twist, as they say in Finland. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a look here and see exactly who's blowing up. I've got 15 minutes left in the stream, and I have plenty more time. So, check this real quick. Alright. A lot of people. Okay. No, nothing to worry about, though. Thought maybe it was an emergency or something, but it's not. Okay, so same thing with this one. I'm going to go ahead and just twist that. I'm going to come down here, measure it to about right there. Now, actually, I should probably do lengthwise. So from the base, it's going to be about 3 inches. So I want to do the same thing here. So 3 inches. Now, generally with my making, I actually do a picture of this fellow off camera. He just went up by memory. I have 2 pictures of him off camera. I have, it needs to be a little longer. I have one picture in front of me, which I can take a picture of and put it on the Instagram and show you guys. I have another one over in the corner over there. You can't see my finger. He's over there. My computer setup's interesting. I don't have the biggest. Well, actually, it's a decently big desk. Oh, I bumped the camera. Sorry. It's a decently big desk, but I just don't have a lot of the room that I wish I did. So, um, I've got 2 monitors right now. One of them has Alphonse on it, and the other one has the stream, my OBS, and the other image. If I wouldn't be able to do him by this one, I wouldn't be able to do by memory. If I was going to have somebody else, I would do it by memory. I was thinking about doing original characters on here as well. When I do open up commissions, I will take. I mean, if people want me to make their custom D&D figures or characters, I can do that. And I'm thinking about, like, if I do it, like, what I'll do is I'll take their image and I'll put it up in the corner. Oh, I did that wrong. I'll put it up in the corner, like right over here, and it'll just be their drawn image, and I'll make it from the drawn image. That's an idea, but I'm still kind of figuring everything out as I go. This is very much a very noob stream. I'm still kind of working out the kinks and everything. So the fact I'm getting so many compliments and so much feedback is it's pretty awesome, and I'm really happy that I have such a supportive fan base. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's go ahead, and I think for this last section, I've got a little bit more of the figure down. He looks a little bit more like a figure now. I think the last thing I'm going to go ahead and do is work on the calf metal thingies, as I've called them. We're just going to go ahead and work on his calves, and then once we get it done, I'll go ahead and wrap up the stream. Easiest way I'm going to go ahead and do this, because it kind of bells out, so his legs sort of bell out, sort of in a like that. So if I do it like in an image, it's kind of like a bell. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can replicate that by doing this, because it's slightly interesting. So I'm going to kind of bellow out the piece a little bit. I'm actually going to do this and twist, and do this. All right, we're going to see how well I can get this done. Oh, I won't. I'm going to be answering. Oh, man. Well, if I ever blow up, dude, you guys are coming with me. Speaking of that, just because I'm looking just to get. Speaking of getting people out there and mentioning other people, I'd like to start doing sponsorships. And like, if you want to sponsor a stream, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like right now, I have it listed in my announcements, which are right there over here. It's like $5 for like a whole week, which is kind of just an idea. I don't know exactly what I want to do, but like anything that I get money wise from this, like if somebody just decides to go donate to my coffee, which is a website that you can just donate like $3 to, the overall idea is that it'll all go towards pipe cleaners. So like when I go to the store and I drop $45 of pipe cleaner worth of pipe cleaners, and they all look at me and hate me, you'll be a part of that, because that'd be amazing. So if you guys decide that you want to, for some reason, support me or anything, and you guys want to get yourselves out there, it's super cheap. I really don't mind if you have a stream that you'd like to be shown. Again, I know there's only 4 viewers, but I won't only just do it on this. I'll do it on everything. Just let me know. We'll work something out. I would love to get more people, to watch my stuff and to have people watch your stuff, because supporting other people makes the world go round. Got about 10 more minutes. So speaking of shilling, I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Gwen. I don't know if she's watching today, but Gwen, if you are watching, you're wonderful. Thank you for everything, and thank you for possibly being the one to pick me up in LA when I come to visit here in October, because that might be a thing. So a little trick I'm going to use, I'm actually going to fold this section in, so that way when it bells, it adds a secondary layer. It kind of puffs it out. See how it kind of puffs it out a little bit, and now it's going to be right here. I'm going to zip tie this one. Where'd it go? All right, clasp that one back. Okay, so there's this one, and then I'm going to have to do it a special way for this one. I'm going to seal up the back. That won't be very hard. So 1, 2, bring that around. Kind of go in between the legs. kind of clasp that into place. Get a little bit more traction. See, look, you can already see the volume, and you can see just about where everything kind of. I mean, it looks good. I think it looks really good for the leg. I'm gonna leave this piece here, and then I'm gonna do another section of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Is that the proper length? I need it to be a little bit longer. There we go. That way I can fold the section up. And zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-day. Alright, so there's that. Our standard box shape with the center support and the continuation. Actually, so to answer that question, Mr. Donkey Kong Tai, I've only done one. This is actually the episode 2 of the first series, which I am dubbing this is the Alphonse Elric series. So this is episode 1 of many. This could take me a whole week. This could take me a week and a half. But each series, the way it's going to work is I'll have a series for each figure whenever I decide to make it. And once I get the series done, I'll take a week break. So basically, I'll take a break for a week from streaming, and then I'll come back with another series with another figure. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Just the week break is to give me a little bit of time in between these, just to give me some I don't know, more or less a social life. Because while I am doing this before work, it's just a little easier to have that free time to do other things, you know. I also have other projects that I'd like to complete and finish. One of those being BT. So if I ever just kind of want to sit and do nothing, then there you go. If I ever decide to do, and this is ever, if I ever decide to do a Patreon, which I don't think I'm going to because I really don't like Patreon, I'll probably do late night streams for when I get off of work and then just have the videos be available for the next day. It's an idea. I don't know if I want to do it, though, because, again, I'm not a huge fan of Patreon. Patreon, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a good way and source to get money, but at the same time, like, this is the reason I'm doing this stream isn't for money. It's so I can just do this on the internet and have people enjoy it, and then, you know, have people look at my figures and like them, and you know, just enjoy the ride. Thanks for the ride. Thanks again to all 4 of you who are currently watching. All right, we're going to twist this around the back. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to twist you up. He doesn't need very much solidification on the back end like the other one does. Take that and pull it. One leg might be thicker than the other because I used a little bit more pipe cleaner than I was expecting. Okay. Oh, no. You need to go up more. Shit. Let me fix that. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. All right, let's undo this. Okay, I gotta bring this section up a little bit, so this has gotta go up. There we go. There we go. That's a shit ton better. Okay. I want to do this on the back side. I'm going to try to flip it. I'm going to try to flip it. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it through. I'm moving it closer to my face so I can see. Try to keep it in the spotlight a little bit. There we go. Hopefully I'll be able to get a new desk lamp, because the desk lamp is kind of important. The lighting isn't the worst thing here on this on this stream, but I would really, really, really like to get a new desk lamp. The one that Amazon sent me is terrible. It's missing half the damn pieces. All right, we're going to do this one. Oh, shit. I guess I'll just do it this way. And I will pull this one closed. And I will pull it this way. And I will bring it, I will try to bring it through. I might have to get a little bit more grip. Pulling it through. And there we go. There's a leg. Yeah, I know they have them from IKEA. The problem is that I don't want to drive all the way to Columbus for IKEA, and I also don't want to order it over the internet from IKEA. And I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of Amazon and their shipping. So get that out of the way, kind of secure a little bit more. 2 legs. Ta-da! I'm going to go ahead and add some more to it on the next stream. But as you can see, I have one full figure. It is not just 2 separate pieces anymore. What we worked on, I had the back piece done, so the back section is done. It is all connected and all nice looking. I added a little bit more to the triangle section. I added the cod piece. I added the 2 legs. I beefed it up a little bit more. I think tomorrow we're going to go ahead and work on the arms a little bit, and then I'll finish up the legs. I could probably get those 2 done in an hour, but I guess we'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. So again, I want to thank you for streaming with me and watching along, making everything, you know, worthwhile. The reason I do this is for people to watch. I'm going to give a huge shout out to everybody in the stream who's been actually participating. I'm now getting 5 people watching. That's amazing. Thank you to the 5th person who's coming along. I'm literally ending it now, but thank you for coming in. Again, if you're not a part of my giveaway, that is on Taking the Point. You're more than welcome to join. If I hit 100 followers, again, I will have that whole giveaway. There is a crucial piece of information in this stream in case you're just tuning in for it. You can find the episode on YouTube. My YouTube will be, well, you just look up Fuzzforge and you'll find it. It's pretty easy to find. You'll find me. Subscribe, like my videos. Again, if you like what you see, share it. If you want to donate and get me some pipe cleaners, my coffee account is /Fuzzforge. It's ko-fi/Fuzzforge. And yeah. So again, a lot of people in the chat. I'm so happy you guys stuck around for the entire time. It makes me feel really happy. I'm going to go ahead and finish up Alphonse here, probably within the next 2 days. He won't take me that much longer. And then if you have any ideas for what you want to see, I would very much love to hear it. Please leave them in comments. You can direct message me on my personal Facebook, on my Facebook page, Fuzzforge, whatever. But again, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.